All right. All right. Let's get the painting. Oops. What's up, James? Let's see. Let's just hit it with a red. Whoops. All right. Oh, thank you. Just a little zenithal. About to hit it with an ink. We're just kind of blocking in colors right now. But thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're just blocking in some red. And from there, we're going to actually get the real painting. I'm going to crack off the wings. Get to work. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just a little zenithal on the bird boy. Please, please, you can't have it all. And I'm like, you can't have it all. And I'm like, do it. Oh, thank you for the follow. I have to stop. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the heart, me. Welcome to the party, brother. I don't know if it's gonna let me record and stream on both TikTok and everything, which is unfortunate. How you doing, Barter and Bargains? Welcome in, friend. I think I need to add way more of this kind of magenta. There we go. That's a little better. It sure is. And it was provided by my buddy Resin Reborne. Yeah, it's going to be a Phoenix. Welcome in, everyone. Just getting some kind of the undertones done. The airbrush, and then we're gonna break the wings off and get some more detailed work going here. Oop, caught a mini. Ooh, I didn't get it on my pants. Not today. Thank you. That's a really good print. Super high quality. Wow, so big. My little workspace can't contain it. Yeah, the nice thing about inks is they're translucent, so when you airbrush with them, they don't really color over what you've already painted. So that kind of grayscale that I did with it is staying around. The problem right now is I just don't know if I have enough room to hit all the angles right. This is also just getting paint on it, you know? Just get some paint on it. Get going. Righteous. Might have overcommitted on how much red I put in here. Forgot how little you really need when you're working with ink. That's a lot of this back. Also, inks have a tendency to go on a little glossy. Yeah, that's actually the guy, that Adam there is the one that printed it off for me. He runs a service for cool people looking for cool models. And check out his site at resinreborne.com. I gotta be careful because TikTok gets mad at me if I brag too much about my cool friends. All right. So yeah, we're gonna break off these wings and start going to town. Getting this real cool looking. We're gonna do a couple really fun things. We're gonna do a underglow on the wings, so it looks like the power is coming from the level above it. If that makes sense, like the layer above it. Just gotta clean this airbrush off and dry this ink a bit. There you go. I was wondering why you hadn't either. I know you're trying to go incognito. I saw the hairdryer around here. I don't think so. Alright, I know it's super glossy, but don't worry about that. This is what we got so far. This is really just like getting some color down in case like later on in later levels I missed a spot. This kind of helps to cover those gaps. Ooh, that came out perfect, like I planned. All right, now this is where the fun's gonna begin. So what I want to do both wings at the same time. Ooh, you see that? It's like I planned that, dude. Went better than I planned even. Let's get some, let's get a nice healthy red out here. Let's go with, I thought I bought a set of red. Did it drop? Maybe I never bought red. I could have sworn I bought red. All the different colors of red? I'm losing my mind. Too many paints. All my paints are right here, by the way. I'm not just pointing. What should we do? What red should we do? Let's do, let's just do flat red. Classic. Classic flat red. This bottle's still alive. This is like a 10-year-old bottle of red. Red goes far, you know? There we go. How you doing today, Adam? Doing good? Life's good? Barter and bargains with the heart mean. Oh, my chat's all messed up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, his prints are really sick, huh? Oh, nice. I never played Mass Effect. I tried playing the first one, and I don't know. I have really bad attention for attention span. Ooh, don't want to put that in there. For single player games, it's a me problem. I just lose I lose focus pretty quick. I like my games. I like beating people. That's my joy in video games, is knowing that I have conquered another, I guess. I don't know why. It's just who I am. And also this, like, the thing is, like, with single player games, like, I can't share that with anyone, you know? Yeah, dude, it's all about messing people up. All right, well, we just put a clump in there. I don't know what it was, but I'm sure the air spray, the spray will find it before I do. So we're just gonna send it. Life's good. Put a bunch of water in this. It's gonna need it. So the tricky thing about red is you really can't build up red without changing the color, like in brightness. So it's best to start with a darker red, like a nice brownish red, and then move up from there. That's my opinion, at least, when it comes to red specifically. It's just one of those colors where you see the least amount of the spectrum, right? In terms of like color spectrum, we see the most of green, human eyes. Resin Reborne, so I'm a little confused on your sizing. Can I message you? Of course you can. Whatever you need. We're moving away from that really vibrant orange to more of a muted red here. Just again, building up some layers, having some fun with it. Organics are never perfect, so never try and paint them perfectly, you know? It's okay to have a little oopsie poopsie here and there, you know? Who's gonna know? You know? Who's gonna know? A commission on like this giant piece here, I would say, depending on how much you want, like if you want basing done with it and you want it, depends if you supply the model or you have it printed for me, or I can have it printed for you. Probably 150 to 250, depending on exactly how crazy you want it to be. This one is kind of like, this is supposed to be for Resin Reborne, my buddy here. This is supposed to be for his like office, for his like centerpiece, you know. This is, he printed it off and shot it off to me, and he prints a lot of cool stuff for me, so. But yeah, that would be kind of around the pricing for a piece this size. Don't I have an orange around here? I do, don't I? Yeah, clear orange, perfect. But yeah, it kind of really depends. Like, if you just want it airbrushed with like a few details and you provide the model, like 60, 70 bucks. But if I have to like get it printed, clean it, glue it, then paint it, and then go like to the nines, you know, like 10 different plus colors, and do basing material and make it look real, like it's alive. All right, now we're gonna start doing like a bit of a gradient down on these wings here, because eventually I want the tips to be almost a yellow. Come on. My airbrush is fighting me. I think my chat's messed up. Sorry, guys. It should be telling me exactly what you guys are saying, but it seems to be fighting me. No, generally, so if you get it from Resin Reborn, he'll prep it for me. He'll even mail it to me for you. You'll have to pay a little bit of shipping for that, but yeah, we work alongside each other on this kind of stuff, so. If that's something you're interested in, we can get the ball rolling on a model. Although, I do have a couple projects in the pipeline. And depending on which one you'd want, we'd have to figure out the schedule for that. But yeah, definitely something we can do for you. Yeah, what model are you thinking about? Oh, Johnny. Thank you so much for the heart, man. Welcome in. How you been? Can't forget the discount. That's why we do it. Oh, I knew this orange would fog on me. Oh, stop it. Stop it. You little butthole. Nice. Nice. I think Nurgling's got to be some of the funnest models to paint. Oh yeah, we're stuck. We got ourselves a good clog. We got ourselves a good clog. Ah, no control. Still gonna send it. Oh, the giant Phoenix model? Alright. We ran out of orange, which is kind of a good thing. Why are you clogging on me? You dog. You dog. The Harbinger of Decay to jumpstart the army. Nice. Is this for going to be for 40k or for Age of Sigmar? AOS Magnikin, nice. That's the cool thing about running demons, is you can run it in both 40k and in Age of Sigmar. 2 armies for the price of 1. Very cool. Although, in my opinion, 40k, they don't always treat the demons well with the codexes. How beginner friendly is airbrushing? I have a red dragon tyrant I want to paint, but I don't know how to airbrush. It's not. Like, I've used one, right now I'm suffering, right? And I've used one for like almost 10 years now, and it's always a battle. But like with anything, you just keep trying, you'll get better at it. There's a lot of tips and tricks on the internet. A lot of them just comes down to having, in my opinion, it's not the airbrush that matters, it's the air compressor and the regulator. If you have those, and I highly recommend a tank, don't get one of the tankless ones, they're just a waste of money. that can give you a steady flow, and the regulator that allows you to change the air pressure, you'll have a lot easier of a time learning. So I feel like that's where most of the heartache is at. Like right now, do you see this like sputtering? It's because my paint, I have a bunch of dried paint in the tip, and I cannot get it out effectively right now. My algorithm keeps insisting we be friends. Hi, I'm Lion. Nice to meet you, Lion. The algorithm's a real bro. I finally got her into the hobby, and she chose the Stormcast, so we were both doing homebrew armors. That's sick, dude. Oh, thank you, Johnny. Go popular. What's up? Oh, sorry, the official some young guy. That's my bad. Thank you so much for the air up, or the go populars. But yeah, with the airbrush, it's just, it is what it is. Nothing's easy. Everything's hard. Oh, thank you, Gary, for the marvelous confetti. Sure do appreciate it. I don't know how I'm liking this so far, but we're finding out together how it's going to end up. Yeah, I've spent hundreds upgrading paints, and I'm still learning how to paint by itself. Honestly, the best painting I've ever seen is always hand brush. But I'm also painting D&D minis, and they are slightly smarter than Warhammer minis. If you can upgrade to 3D printed minis, you don't necessarily need to purchase Warhammer minis, but those D&D minis are very difficult to paint well. They have kind of an aggregate, kind of like they're not smooth. The surface isn't smooth. So it's really hard to get like a good paint job on them. I started painting on those. If you're talking about like the little $10 for 2 little D&D minis, they're all right, but you'll get a lot more satisfaction with higher quality models, whether they're Warhammer or 3D prints. I do all my painting just by hand. I enjoy it that way, but maybe if I started doing bigger projects, for sure. Yeah, like the real nice thing about the airbrush that I won't deny is doing large surfaces. It's just 10 out of 10. It's so much faster. My issue is with the 3D printed ones is they break easy as hell. I've dropped the legs off 3 times. Yeah, that is true. The person who prints off all my minis for me, his name is Resin Reborne. I think he's still in the chat. He uses a semi-flexible resin, so they don't break super easy. And he also pre-primes too. He does a really good job as well. But so you can get semi-flexible resin. I mean, it's not flexible, but it probably won't survive a drop depending on the weight of it. Like if it's just like a small little D&D figure, it'll survive. But if you're talking like a big like this Phoenix, if I dropped it, it would shatter. But I'm also doing slap chop 90% of the time. Slap chop's great, man. Airbrushing is really nice. When you get good at airbrushing, it's really satisfying. Honestly, I like airbrushing because it saves me money on primer. Is like what I use it for like 90% of the time. And then the other 10% is these kind of things where it's a massive model and I just need to get color down on it. And then I can start getting more specific paint done, you know, by hand brushing it, you know? Oh yeah, not the 3D filament. Painting those. They're getting closer, but they just don't have the quality yet for a nice smooth finish. Painting pirates, nice. Sweet, yeah, I'll check it out on Friday if I got time. Usually I play Magic on Friday, so I work all day and then I jet over to my buddies to play a little bit of Magic the Gathering. It's one of the few things I do that I always try and make time for.
Man, I have really done a number on this nozzle. Look at, do you see this? This is why having an airbrush is like, honestly, it's a 50-50 whether it's worth it in my opinion. Now we're gonna go through the whole thing, aren't we? Because I got a massive clog right there, and I think I'm just making it worse right now. I just got into Magic and have already spent too much money. Oh, dude, it's so easy. It's so easy. It's literally the easy. Whoa! Yeah, I definitely made it worse. Or maybe I fixed it. Yeah, your stuff is flexible, but it's not going to withstand. You know, it's not. Still, at the end of the day, plastic. You know, it'd be cool if it could survive a 10-foot drop, but that's just not how it works. All right, my needle won't go in all the way because there's a bit of a clog. We might have to just reset, put new paint in. Oh, this is just... I put flow improver in there and I've cleaned the tip like in between paints. I don't know why it's fighting me more than normal. I went to the Marvel pre-release this last weekend and pulled literally nothing worth having. Dang. I also just bought the Mardu Precon Commander Kit. Nice. I stay away from Universes Beyond, except for the Lord of the Rings and the Warhammer, because I feel like it's still on. I think it's still on brand. The Marvel, the TMNT, the SpongeBob. I don't know. I played Magic for a long time, and I can't condone just shameless business licensing. All right, we're just gonna have to clean it from base. We're doing it. We're giving up. Oh, the Final Fantasy, no, dude. That actually, I didn't want to bring up the Final Fantasy, but that one's the one that made me the maddest. I can't stand Final Fantasy in Magic. I mean, to be fair, I'm not a Final Fantasy guy. I really enjoyed playing. I played the MMO a ton, but the settings okay. I don't know. And the real problem is all the Universe Beyond cards are just beyond broken, like beyond broken. Bunny invited me, and I'm just getting into it, so it was a good opportunity. Oh, don't let me gate you from enjoying Magic however you liked Magic. This is my gross old man opinions, my old Magic opinions. I only like the VV deck from Final Fantasy. Isn't that the Izzet that's super broken, the little sorcerer guy? Nadu wasn't Universes Beyond. Oh, it wasn't? Oh, you're talking about VV. The Nadu. I don't know if it's not Nadu broken. Gotcha. I don't know, my buddy gave me a precon from the newest Strixhaven set, the Izzet one. I'm usually a Spellslinger guy. Honestly, I'm kind of, my favorite is Jeskai, which is the white, red, and blue. I have like a Narset deck with every Narset card you can buy, and I'm a big fan of Narset. I used to have a really broken Narset, but they made me rip it apart. Yeah, Vivi. Yeah, Vivi's insane. It's the one where you tap them for mana or something. Can't remember exactly. All I know is it's broken. I wouldn't ooh, even I wouldn't run that. We have we try and keep the game at like bracket 3, like low bracket 3, so no combo, no infinite, no combo, no. You can do like a 4-card combo. We're okay with that because that's like nearly impossible to do. Nadu was a Simic bird with combos that were non-deterministic, so you take like 90 turns. Birdle. My decks are generally pretty. Like I have a Tatsunari Toad Rider deck that's just so terrible, and then there's an artifact in there that allows me to pick up a non-land permanent and place and just pick it up if I play one, right? So I sit there and I blink level 1 enchantments to ping everyone for like a bunch of damage. That's my kind of vibe, is I try and take stupid broken, like not broken, but stupid underpowered commanders and make them strong. And then I fight against my friend's Coma deck and then just rage the entire time. That's basically how it goes. Oh yeah, we found the culprit. Here he is. Look at that little guy right there. That paint worm. Yeah, I see why it wasn't painting. It was clogged to all hell. They say to always like mix your paint in another cup and then pour it in, but gosh, that just would take so long. A lot of my own problems are just because I'm lazy. I'm starting to realize. I love Tarkir. Tarkir's a really cool plane. I think my favorite plane is Tarkir and not a Phyrexian guy, but I do think they are cool. I don't run it, but I think it's a really cool setting. We're doing the works. We got to do the works here. Sorry, guys. I've ignored my airbrush for too long, and it's disappointed in me. I am painting a Phoenix right now. It's a 3D print by my buddy Resin Reborne. Yeah, I'm just trying to clean my airbrush so I can get back to painting. It's fighting me today. I mean, it fights me every time I use it, but it's particularly bad today. But we have the technology. We can clean it. But yeah, I just need to get this little bit cleaned up, and then we'll be back to doing cool stuff, fun stuff, neat stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Whew. Thought I lost it. Thought I lost it. Not today. Oop. All right, that's got to be better now. That's what I get for ignoring my duties. Also, paint dry up upside here too. That's the other problem. Oh, oh no.
Hopefully that stayed together. Ugh. Toe power.
You guys pick stuff up with your toes too? Or is that just me?
Oh, good. Stayed in it.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking. Is it blood or is it paint? Who knows? Okay, let's see how it goes this time. Oops. I feel like I haven't done anything. Just fought this all day today. Okay. I should have fixed it. Oh yeah, we're in business now. Now we're cooking. I want to use this yellow. Have I used this one before? I think I have. Surprised my lady hasn't come in here asking, nope, about food. I think she just texted me about food right there. So I got a 6 cents for it. That'd be crazy. I wonder if it actually is. Let me look. Do I know her that well? Oh, no, it's my buddy. Okay. You might need to like put this in the ultrasonic cleaner. It's still fighting me. Oh my word. Oh. It says old paint or something. Just mad. Just so mad. So this is from my buddy Resin Reborne. He does 3D printing. But yeah, it's just gonna be a giant phoenix right now. I'm just trying to get these wings to get the first kind of coat on him. And this airbrush has been fighting me all day. But we're getting it. We're gonna do some cool glow effects and whatnot as well. Just kind of getting the base colors down. Oh, now you're gonna be all speckly? Is that what you're doing to me now? Ugh. But yeah, that's what we're working on. Those are some fancy feather pushers. I agree. It'll look better once I get a bit of better handle on this airbrush. I think I might have to break it down and ultrasonic clean it because it's not wanting to do its job. There we go. Finally. Ish. Speckling the heck out of it though. Ugh. It's fine. We'll hand paint it. Okay. Let's try our orange again. I think it's just because this paint is so old that it's probably just has a bunch of particulates in it. Oh, thank you for sharing. I sure do appreciate that. I am using a Badger 105 Patriot. Oops. Yeah. I'm constantly fighting this thing right now. This whole day's been an uphill battle with it. Maybe I just thinned the crap out of this. I put a bunch of flow aid in it, so hopefully that'll... There we go. All right, that's fixed it. Acting a little right now. Airbrushes, they always need a little bit of discipline, don't they? I wanted a nice variance of color. You know? All right, let's get rid of all this orange. I kind of want like a cup top or something because I feel like my paint always dries in on the edges of the cup. I think that's where most of my problems come from. But I think we have solved most of the problem here. Then we're going to go to a nice yellow here. Really vibrant yellow. Look like I just got away with murder. Red hands. Murder? Instant clog. Why? Why? It was just clear. You were just clear. Maybe it's just the curse of the yellow paint. Yellow paint's always a problem. You know? No matter what, yellow is gonna fight you. No matter what you're doing. It's just the way she goes. There we go. Okay. Trying to do all my work really fast before it decides to ruin my day again. It's coming out nicely. Now that my airbrush is doing its job. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the party. What's up, Izzy? It's like an old man trying to read. A little laptop screen. I'll have to forgive me. It's hard to see from here. All right. It's looking quite nice. Again, these are just base layers, base coats. Why is that dog barking? Why is that dog barking? No, no. All right, well, I think that's where we're gonna end it for today. Some good base coats there. Got some good levels. And also I need to clean this stupid thing. Like deep clean. You know? Deep clean. He's taking the O-rings off, taking it apart, put it in the ultrasonic for a couple hours. For now, we'll just give it a little light rinse. Anyways, thanks for coming and hanging out with me, guys. Tuning in to the progress of the Phoenix. It's coming along. Coming along really well. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, Robin, I'm just about to hop off. But how are you doing? I'll be back on hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Thursday. You'll have to check me out then. But yeah, we just got these wings for our Phoenix here. It's kind of the starting coat here. So we'll get some more details in. We'll do some dry brushing, do some glow effects and whatnot. So stay tuned. Sweet, sounds good. Well, I'll catch you later. Anyways, thanks again, guys, for coming and hanging out with me. I'm gonna go wash my hands so it doesn't look like someone thinks I murdered my lady, you know? Anyways, thank you for the follow, Robin. See you next time. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Yeah, love you, bye.